Hello, I'm author Denise Turney, and I'm the author of the book Spiral, amongst other books that I've written. And you're watching the Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel. And I'm going to read to you from Spiral today. It's actually a story set in the 1940s in Memphis, Tennessee, and it's a murder mystery. And it deals with some universal issues that we as humans deal with, fear being amongst them. These are very powerful people in this city, in Shelby County. And I'm on page 77. So, to begin, Detective Kramer stopped walking toward his truck. He looked up at the windows of the other mansions lining the quiet street. He chuckled when he faced Leonard again. I'm surprised you wouldn't already know where I lived. Both of you are rich men who enjoy the quiet comforts of your wealthy homes. But you see, we aren't that similar. He has my daughter, and I don't. Tell you what, Detective Kramer said. Let me see if we can bring him in for questioning. If he won't come in, we'll use what's in those files to see if we can get a search warrant. How's that? Leonard raised his voice. What if my daughter is in there? He's not going to hurt her. No, of course not. He just kidnaps her in the middle of the day, but he's not the type of guy to hurt someone. Okay, okay. Shadow me down to the station. Leonard grabbed Detective Kramer by the arm. Is that him? Coming around the corner, the BMW's down there at the end of the street. We got to get out of here, Detective Kramer said while he ran toward his truck. If he sees us, he'll know we're on to him and we'll blow our cover. Hurry, hurry, he added while he climbed inside his truck. It didn't happen that night. It happened 2 days later. The police department issued a search warrant for Jack Robinson's residence at 62 Madison Avenue. Leonard followed Detective Kramer, a locksmith, and anchor, another cop on this trip, but he didn't come inside. Stay in the car, Detective Kramer told him when they spoke over the telephone that morning. The other officer can't even know you're there. You cannot come in. It's against the law. Stay in the car. The officers and the locksmith pulled up to Jack's mansion. 3 minutes later, Leonard pulled onto the street Jack lived on. He parked 5 houses behind Jack's mansion. Stay out here on the porch, the detectives told the locksmith. As soon as his colleague and he entered the house, Detective Kramer thought, look how sterile this place is. Does this man repaint his walls every week? I've never seen a house so clean, so sterile before. He hurried through the rooms of the house taking photos. Finally, he stood in front of a little girl's picture that was placed in a silver frame next to Jack's bed. He held the picture up to the light so he could see it better. Is that her? The other officer asked. Detective Kramer shook his head. I don't know. I don't think so. After examining the photo longer, he shook his head and said, no, that's not her. That's not Jocelyn. Jack Robinson has other children? Detective Kramer shook his head again. Not from what I read in the files. He can't have any more children. He's lucky to have. This is awful, man. Her folks have got to be torn over this. I could only imagine what I feel like if my little girl turned up missing. And what do you say we hurry and get out of here? I'm starting to get a bad feeling. We've gone through every room in the house. Not only is it no one here, but neither is anything a little girl would own. No clothes, nothing. It's time we laugh. We better get going. Detective Kramer took a picture of the photo, then they hurried out the front door. After the locksmith secured the door, Leonard followed them as they drove down the street. Leonard was half a block from the house when he saw a man with silver gray hair climb out of a BMW. He carried a large children's store shopping bag in his free hand. And that's just a part of Spiral. Again, it's a murder mystery set in Memphis, Tennessee in the 1940s. Good music, good food, a lot going on in the Tilson family, a very prominent African American family. But there's other things going on in this city too, and I would encourage you to get a copy if you like murder mysteries. Some people said they were scared from reading Spiral. It wasn't scary to me, but it's a book that deals with this. There's a daughter in here, Tammy Tilson. She's a very strong African American woman. Her granddaughter can see things, and the grandson's got a little bit of that too before it happens. So I encourage you to get a copy of Spiral and let me know how you enjoy the book. Please subscribe to our Chistel, this Chistel, CHISTELL.com YouTube channel now. And I'll see you back here next week. Signing off, Author Denise Turney. Bye for now. Be blessed.